Hi guys, it's Kiarko here, back with another speed build. This is a speed build of what I'm calling an elegant wedding. Really this is based off of a request from Robin. You requested me to do a floral wedding venue, which I'm very happy that you submitted that request because it kind of sent me into this whole creative spiral of doing this whole like wedding series. So we kind of have this mini series going on. And what I mean by that is today we're going to have the elegant wedding part 1, which is going to be all the exterior of this wedding, and then there's going to be the elegant wedding part 2, which will be out tomorrow, and that's going to be all the interiors of this building. And then the day after that we're going to have the elegant couple, which is going to be a character build of the couple getting married, and then after that we're going to have a honeymoon build, so the elegant honeymoon. So that's why I called it the elegant wedding and not the floral wedding, even though it is the floral wedding and this is geared towards Robin's specific request. The reason I called it that is because I wanted it to be a series that had adjoining names, so like all of them are gonna be elegant, right? The elegant couple, wedding, and honeymoon. Because it wouldn't make sense for me to have like the floral couple, although I guess I could do that, but it's more gonna be the elegant couple. So that doesn't really mean anything. Like the word elegant isn't really specific to anything I'm doing here. I guess the reason why I chose to call it that and name this series that is just because I feel like all the venues are kind of classy, a little bit rich, especially with the couple. They're very rich and classy. So I guess elegant just kind of tied it all together, I feel like. So Robin, this one is for you. It is a floral wedding venue. I promise you there's lots of flowers here, but it's just going to be called the elegant wedding venue. So I hope you guys enjoy this build. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of me doing this little mini series that I'm telling you about right now, because I did school week and now this is going to be like its own little thing. The elegant wedding, the elegant couple, the elegant honeymoon. So basically just like the elegant overall wedding experience mini series. Let me know what you think of that. If you enjoy me doing like these huge ideas that are all chopped up into little videos, if that makes sense. Like if you like me doing that, or if you prefer me to do random videos that are just kind of one-offs, because I enjoy doing both, so I really could do either. So just, you know, give me some feedback because I always really need feedback. Yeah, anyways, so that's kind of going to be the focus for this week, is doing this whole wedding idea that I kind of just conceived of. So this building that I'm putting together here is kind of like, it's not a hotel, it's more like a mini inn that focuses, well, because this is a wedding venue and the venue is part of this building, it's like a little inn that focuses on housing people for the wedding. So it's kind of like there's rooms for the bride and groom, or, you know, just the people getting married. There's rooms for maybe like the parents of the people getting married. There's a kitchen for like the caterers. It's just like a general building that can be used to help facilitate the wedding and just make the whole thing a lot easier for the people getting married. So the actual venue is not really inside the building. That building's more just for logistical purposes. The actual wedding venue will be out here in the open, which is a great location since obviously it's a floral wedding, like I said before, so there's gonna be lots of flowers. I love these trees. You can see I downloaded some new custom content, like new plants and stuff, so like specifically for this build, because I knew I was gonna do a very heavily floral wedding after Robin requested it, so I wanted a lot new, or I wanted to have a lot of more florals than I already had, so you're gonna see a lot of new plants, a lot of beautiful flowers that I downloaded. But the trees that I downloaded are probably my favorite plants that I got for this build. Like, look at that pink tree, it's so beautiful. I know there's other pink trees in the game, but I really like this one. I think it's just really cool. And I downloaded some new wedding sets too, so you're gonna see a lot of new like wedding stuff that I haven't used in previous wedding builds, and that's just because I wanted to do something that I'd never done before. I wanted to top myself in a way, and I think I do pretty well here. I think it's probably one of my favorite wedding builds that I've done. Yeah, I really do like how it turns out. I feel like I I feel like I thought a lot more about like specific things that could happen during the wedding, or like very specific things that are needed for a wedding, like dining areas, buffet tables, a place for like a musician to be. I feel like compared to other wedding venues that I've done in the past, this one probably has a lot more logistical planning to it. It's like majorly aesthetic based, but you'll see I also add in some logistical details. Like there's even going to be like a little photo booth where people can like take pictures at the wedding. So that's probably why it's one of my favorites, just because I feel like I did very well with the aesthetics, and I feel like I also did very well with the logistics. But I'm just patting my own back right now. I'm just really proud of this build. I feel like it turned out well. But yeah, you can see me putting down the aisle here. So I put down all those flowers for the aisle, which I thought was very, very pretty, so that the bride can walk down on that bed of flowers. So beautiful. I love this build. I hope you guys like this build too. But you're gonna see what I'm doing here. Basically, let's see, how do I explain this? You're gonna see as we go along, but I do kind of split the wedding venue. It's gonna be kind of separate from that big building. Like there's gonna be not a wall, but there's gonna be like a fence just separating it. And the reason I did that is because I wanted the main attraction to be the wedding venue, and when there were guests coming to, you know, be at the wedding, because they probably would never go inside the building unless they were going to use the bathroom or something. I figured that I wanted them to be like directing their main attention to the venue. So you're going to see it's going to be kind of separated from the main building, if that makes sense. You're going to see it. Yeah, see here I am putting in the fencing, and then there's going to be like a whole pathway thing. It's going to look great. Don't you guys worry. It's going to be beautiful. But while we're on the topic of weddings, and also I have never been to a wedding, by the way, so this is completely based off of my fantasy in my brain, because I have no idea how weddings really are. But if any of you have ever thought about getting married and having a wedding, let me know. What's your dream wedding like? Is this your dream wedding? That'd be crazy. If I built your dream wedding, that'd be so amazing. But I probably didn't, so let me know what your dream wedding is. If you're like a beach wedding kind of person, if you're like we're just gonna go to the courthouse and have a very simple ceremony kind of person, let me know. I'm always curious to see what people are thinking about. I don't know what my dream wedding is. I have a Pinterest board of like my dream wedding. So I guess I kind of have like an idea of like different things that I would want. But like I don't have like a cohesive like, oh, I'm gonna have like this style wedding. I just kind of have like vague ideas, like just a weird amalgamation of different like Pinterest photos. I'm like, yes, this is the dream wedding. Like I feel like I want something intimate personally. Like this wedding venue that I'm building here is pretty large. You're gonna see me putting down a lot of chairs. But for me personally, I would probably want a smaller size wedding. I don't know. It's just me. I feel like I just feel like a more intimate ceremony would be nice, and like I just also feel like it would save a lot of money for a lot less people to be there. And you know, I mean, in the COVID day and age, you're probably gonna want all your events to be smaller anyways. I mean, who knows where it's gonna be in the future. But you know, smaller wedding guests is probably the way to go for me, at least. That checkerboard thing I just set up there is going to be a dance floor, by the way. So it's not just like a random huge chessboard, it's a dance floor. Oh, this is looking so beautiful. Wow. But my dream wedding is very intimate. I probably want like, I don't know. I would also want a lot of greenery. Like I would want a lot of florals, because I really like greenery. I really like nature, and I feel like it's just, I don't know. I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to talk about this because I'm just gonna get distracted and go on Pinterest for the rest of this recording, because I just want to look at more florals and table settings and wedding cakes. But yeah, back to the point. Let me know what your dream wedding is. If you have any sort of idea, if you have a Pinterest board too for your dream wedding, let me know. I know I have like 2 Pinterest boards for my wedding. I have like a dream wedding Pinterest board, and then I have like a dream wedding dress Pinterest board. So 2 different boards. You know, honestly, this is so random, but my dream wedding dress is like based off of a dress that Elle Fanning wore on the red carpet once. I think it was a Gucci dress, I'm not sure. But it was green, which is a very strange choice. I know, I'm not a very traditional person, but I probably have like a very, I don't know, I want to look like a fairy on my wedding day. I want to have like flowers on my dress. I want to look like I'm like ethereal and like otherworldly and fairy-like. I don't know. I just want to look like really like different. That's just my idea. I don't know. Let me know what you guys, want for your weddings, or if you want a wedding at all, or if marriage isn't your thing either, that's fine too. Just let me know, because I'm always curious to hear from you guys. Back to the build, which has nothing to do with what I'm talking about. Let's see. Okay, so over there on the right, you can see that little circle I put on the floor. That's gonna be like the little stage area where the singer will sit down and kind of sing at the wedding. This is the buffet table. Those big things are like the food things, at like hotels and restaurants where they have like those huge metal dome trays with food under them. That's what those are. This is the wedding cake area where they're gonna cut the cake and stuff. For the musicians, I really wanted it to be a band, but I just like honestly didn't have the custom content for it. Like I would have put like a drum set there and stuff, but I didn't have it. So it's just gonna be someone with an acoustic guitar. Maybe they're just singing like, I don't know, like Taylor Swift covers the whole time, but still would be a nice wedding, I think. But you can see, like I said before, I did think more about logistics here, because I actually thought about, like where people would sit and stuff, and like how everything would kind of flow. So people would have a ceremony, and then they would file back here for like the cake cutting and grabbing their food and sitting down and stuff like that. Back here behind the cake stuff is going to be where the bar is at. Don't get mad, but the way I did the bar, it's kind of a lame bar, to be honest. Like it's not anything impressive. I don't really have like a lot of bar custom content, so it's really just like a table with like glasses on top. I think it looks fine, but it's not my best bar that I've ever done. Yeah, you can see I just put some fucking glasses on there, and then I'm just gonna put in, let's see, what am I gonna put in? Like some random bottles. It's not a good bar. It's just like a table with alcohol and glasses. It's fine. You get it. There's gonna be a bar here for people to grab drinks. Yeah. Anyways, gonna put in, let's see, what am I doing here? Yeah, look at this. This is such a weird bar. And there's like just crates of beer bottles. I don't know. That's just my idea. Again, I've never been to a wedding, so, what am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to know this? Yeah. Anyways, I don't know if my wedding in real life would have a bar. It's not really my thing. I don't know. Maybe not. Would your guys? I know it's like a traditional thing to have like a bar at your wedding, because I don't know. Let me know. Let me know what you guys think, because I'm always curious about your thoughts. And by the way, thank you so much to Robin for this request, like I said before. And for you guys, just keep commenting your requests down below, or your suggestions, or just random ideas you have for builds, because like look, this is Robin. Like Robin made this happen. Like wow. Like it's just like, I feel like our relationship between myself and you guys is like so collaborative, and I really enjoy it, and I really want you guys to keep commenting things, because like you stimulate my brain in a very special way, and I'm very grateful for that. So please keep commenting ideas, because I don't know, it makes my brain happy. Yeah, that was a weird way to say that, but this is the dining area. I'm not sure if the proportion from like number of dining chairs to number of like seated aisle chairs is correct. By which I mean, I don't know if like this is enough dining space for the amount of seats that I put for the ceremony. I think it looks close enough that I'm just gonna say that it's fine, that it's enough. Just pretend that there's enough seating here. But yeah, so there's like this whole area where they eat, they go to the buffet to get their food. There's a dance floor right there so that they can get up and dance right after they eat. And yeah. You see, I planned it. I actually like thought about it, and I planned the whole layout and stuff. Wow, this looks so nice. Oh my God. I'm so proud. I just get so surprised when I make myself proud. This is nice. I don't know. Putting in more flowers, because I was like, yes, floral wedding, we need even more flowers, so just putting in more there. And then let's see, over here we're just gonna set up the whole pathway area. Just gonna put down this brick, I don't know if that's brick, but like stone pathway. And then I'm gonna put in, let's see, what am I doing here? I sectioned this part off with another fence, or like another gate. Yeah, right there. The same one that I used for the entrance. Because I wanted this to be a separate part of the lot. Like I wanted it to be kind of like like I said, it's separate from the main building because I want guests to file in through these gates and kind of forget that that big building's there so they can just like be immersed in the ceremony. That's just my thinking. Putting some trees over here, sectioned it off with some fencing so guests wouldn't like wander into the backyard. And then this is gonna be the entrance table. So I guess kind of like reception, but like, I don't know what you call it at a wedding. Like when you go in and you just like check in, I guess, and you get like, is that a thing? I mean, I've never been to a wedding. I kind of assumed it was a thing. Do you have to like check in at a wedding? Is that a thing? Or like a guest book, I guess, you'd like sign? I don't know. This is my perception of a wedding. And then back in the left corner, you're gonna see in a minute, but I'm gonna set up a present table or like a gift table where when you come in, so you would come in through the gates, you would check in there, you would drop off your presents here, and then you would go into the ceremony. So there's actually like a flow to it. Yeah, so this is the gift table. Imagine what if you went inside the building, you would open up that window right next to the gift table and just like steal a gift for yourself. I didn't really think that went through, but you know, it's possible, I guess. Let's see, what am I doing? Saving my game, of course, because I have literally lost builds this big before in the past because I didn't save and then like my cat walked across my keyboard and crashed my game. That has literally happened to me before. So now I'm like a save fiend. Like I'm obsessed with saving my game. It just gives me a lot of anxiety when I'm like, oh shit, I haven't saved in a while, and I have to like immediately save because I'm so afraid that my cat will come and destroy my life again. But yeah. Let's see, this is the photo booth area that I talked about. So this is where guests can come and get their photo taken. And then here, I'm gonna set up like a little table that's supposed to be like a prop table where you can like grab little props to like take photos with. You know, like at photo booths when they have like a table where you can like grab like, oh, a fake mustache, and you like hold it up in front of you. Well, I don't really have any props that really fit this, so I'm just putting random stuff on this table. You can see I put like a fucking teapot on there and like a fucking bottle of alcohol and a basket. Like this is such random stuff to take photos with, but it's all that I had. So it's fine. It's totally fine. Just accept it. Just accept it. Putting more trees in the back here, just populating the lot with some greenery, making it look pretty and used. And that is the exterior of this build. So the interior of this build, part 2, will be out tomorrow. And then the following day, we will get the build of the couple so you guys can see what lovely young couple is getting wed here. Anyways, Robin, thank you so much for the suggestion. You gave me so much material for this week, and I'm really happy with how this build turned out. I hope you are too. I hope everyone likes this build. As always, please comment down below any suggestions you have for builds. Let me know what your dream wedding is, or if you already got married, how was your wedding? Did you like it? Was it? I mean, I hope you liked it, but let me know. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.